Well, I have to say that if I thought that it was going to be scary following Oprah last year, I think it's even scarier following Jennifer Nettles this year. It's such an honor. My dear sisters, our mighty riveters of 2018, who are now even stronger with President Quiche as one of your own. Congratulations on behalf of the Alumni Board and thousands of Scotties from every corner of the world. Scotties, we officially bring you warm and heartfelt welcome to the Alumna Sisterhood. Woo, that's right. You are now part of the bond that encourages you to continue to think deeply, live honorably, and engage the intellectual, social challenges of our time. As President Quiche has said many times, this is not a mission that is shelved or placed in the back burner after you leave these sacred grounds. This is our unifying tattoo, our eternal commitment to rise up, even in the midst of our deepest fears. It is our internal compass to ourselves, to our sisters, to our friends that we have shouted with glee for here today, and to those yet to enter your world. 20 years ago, I sat where you sit today. Agnes gave me that honor of holding its diploma in my hand and my spirit. And what I didn't fully comprehend then that I do now in academia was that statistically speaking, less than 9% of college students looked like me. I was a low-income, first-generation college student that was an immigrant from Cuba. Yet I was able to attend college thanks to the support of my family and the generosity of a grant from the Knight Foundation and Agnes Scott giving me a "You can do this" letter of admission. That's right. These two investments have taken me on the ride of my life. And a couple years ago, when I led a multi-million-dollar portfolio of a philanthropic organization, I had the serendipitous honor of dining with the leaders of the Knight Foundation who had funded my education. This time, we were peers. But I took the opportunity to thank them for their investment in someone they knew nothing about. They said to me, "We believed in you, and we only hope that throughout your life you choose to fight for the unknown, for the voiceless, and the rich potential that sometimes is silent all around us." In that moment, I was even more thankful for our dear Agnes, a community that instilled in me, and I hope in all of you, the spirit of investing in potential and leaving time for reflection, and made me fully comprehend the great responsibility that comes with higher education. Agnes Scott will make you a life entrepreneur. And as life entrepreneurs, you will make mistakes in business and personally. But Agnes teaches that failure is not a dirty word. It is simply a growth momentum. It is what keeps us woke and jolts us into understanding that every day is an opportunity for us to do better and to push those around us to rise to the summit of expectations. I recall my own commencement, full of emotion, feeling at times guilty that my GPA was definitely not as high as my peers and my friends. And yet, Dean Gay Hudson, who is sitting right over there, moved my tassel from right to left on my cap and said, "I am so proud of you. You will do good in the world." And as I embraced my mother, after the ceremony, in my ear, she whispered, "One day you will stand on this stage and speak to your graduating sisters." And at that point, I laughed, and I thought she was crazy. And yet today, I have reached their summit of expectations. That's right. So I ask you to dream bigger than our logical minds allow. That is what life entrepreneurs do. You will find that the faith and strength that Agnes has placed in us is humbling at times. This place understands talent and all the complexities of our simple humanity. And I ask you, much like Jennifer Nettles has, and it was fascinating when I heard her speech, so many threads that were weaved into the thoughts that I share with you in this closing. I ask for you to also live full of ambition, an ambition to live life full of love, of beauty, of kindness, intellect, to find the simple joys of being present, to define what is enough for you. As of this moment, you have earned the right to be called Agnes Scott Alumnae. You are joining one of the strongest sisterhood networks in the world. And I encourage you to engage with the college and alums everywhere your path takes you. Stay in touch as your life unfolds. Be generous with your time, your voice, and contributions to the Scotty sisters that come behind you. For we are all bound by the legacy and the responsibility of the Black Ring Mafia. And so with this, I formally invite you to turn that special ring around so that ASC inscription faces outward towards the rest of the world. For those of you that do not hold your ring yet, hold the hand of the sister sitting next to you. And now, all of you, raise your hands united. A visible emblem that you have reached this commencement summit. Class of 2018, President Quiche, congratulations and welcome to the Alumni Sisterhood.